Okay, so I just tried to make a video a little bit ago and I kind of lost it and I couldn't finish. Um, and I don't know if I'm gonna even put that one on my YouTube channel because I just don't know. I feel so stupid when I get this bad, and I really shouldn't because I need to put myself out there when I'm in the raw, like when it's all this stuff is consuming me, when this way I can't put on that facade because right now I I'm acting like I'm fine and inside I'm not. That other video would show that I'm not fine, but I'm so embarrassed by it. I hope I can put it up there. I hope I have the strength to put it up there, but I doubt it. I don't know. I keep saying, even the last video, I didn't know if I was going to put it up. I haven't put it up on my Facebook page because I just, I'm just not there yet to admit this shit to my friends. And one day I will. Hopefully, I'll put it out there. But today, I wanted to talk about my anxiety because today was really, really bad. I forced myself out of bed. That was a good thing. And I forced myself to get ready, obviously. And the worst part about that whole thing is I couldn't get out the door. My anxiety was through the roof. I tried, and I just couldn't do it. And it sucks. It really does. It sucks. And I'm going to read a little bit, like, because I have a hard time, because I'm very scattered, with my depression and my anxiety especially, that it's hard for me to stay focused. So I can't do this and be open and, keep my thought process on where I'm heading. So that's why it's easier for me to read, because I typed this earlier, because then it's just easier for me. Anyway, so I'm going to read a little bit. This is how my day went. I I had to try to keep myself busy here at home because I kind of knew in my head that I wasn't going to get out and about. But that there was always that chance that I would be like, okay, excuse my language here, I'd say, okay, fuck it. I'm going to conquer this shit. I'm going to do it. And then as no sooner did I get up, and there was some other reason why I didn't. I'm always looking for excuses. And there's some days that I can just be like, okay, fuck it, I'm going. And I do go. And then I'm able to make it. Um, a lot of times what happens is I'll go out the door and I'll be like, I got this shit. I can do this. And I wind up driving around town. And I just go out and about and I drive because I can't go in the store. But then I come home and I'm like, okay, but I did get out. But that's not good. I need to conquer this anxiety. It gets so bad. It's like I can't even have a freaking life, a normal life. I want to have people. I want to be around people. I want to be able to go out and about and do things. And there's some days that I can. There's some days that I can. And I'm so proud of myself when I do. But then there's days like today, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So it took everything I had, but I just couldn't get out the door. I'm going to give you a little glimpse of when I do get out and about. Sometimes I'm not bad. Sometimes I can get in the store. Walmart sucks because Walmart is a trigger for me. And if I make it through that Walmart trip, holy shit, I should come home and have a beer or two because as celebration. Because Walmart in itself, even if you don't have anxiety, you'll get anxiety. Anyway, it gets so bad. Now, I'm going to read over here just like I did the last time, so bear with me. Anyway, so, I have good intentions, and like I said, I got ready. And in my brain, it's like, yeah, this isn't a good idea, because if you go out, I'm going to turn on you and you're going to have a panic attack. This is what I'm feeling like my body is going to do. It's going to succumb to that panic attack. And when the panic attack strikes, it's like the noises, even just having the car radio on, when one strikes, panic attack strikes, having the radio on just becomes so overbearing, especially when the bass is really loud. It's like, woo, woo, and it's insane. I can't handle loud noises. Like if I'm at Walmart and I'm walking around and I'm trying to refrain from having a panic attack, but all the noises, like the people talking, the wheels on the cart rattling, that all intensifies when I'm starting to have a panic attack. And it's just like everything comes in and it gets louder and louder and louder and louder in my head. And that's when I know I'm screwed. Either I have to bolt and get the hell out of there. I mean, I have never left a shopping cart full, though. There have been times that I freaking wanted to. But what I usually do is I remove myself from the situation, because if I don't, I'm going to have a full-fledged panic attack, and they suck, because I've had them before, and I've actually had to go into the emergency room because of them, because they get that bad. But I'll remove myself, and what I'll usually do is I'll leave my cart and I'll go in the restroom. It gets that bad, and I have to stay in there because it's quiet, and I can kind of calm myself down somewhat, and it works. Sometimes it works. Sometimes, I'll count. Like I don't count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count, like I just take random numbers because it's making my brain concentrate on something else other than the panic attack. That doesn't always work for me. What works for me is removing myself from the situation. So that's when I go to the restroom or wherever I may be. I have to pull myself away from the crowd. And then I can get my composure back, and usually I can finish, going shopping. One of my other triggers is if I'm standing in a checkout line, and this sucks. And I always am very picky. I'll go up and down the aisle a couple times just to pick the right, cash register line, and hopefully it's somebody that's quick. Because if I'm in a line and there's 2 or 3 ahead of me and their shopping carts are full, that's a huge trigger for me, because I sit there and I think, shit, I gotta sit here and deal with this. I have so many different triggers, and it's frustrating. I don't know if you suffer from anxiety, and I'm sure a lot of this stuff you can relate to, but it's really hard. It really, really is difficult. Usually before I go to any store, or if I go to the doctor or anything, I have to take a Xanax. I mean, it's a given. I do have to take one a day. Maybe one day I won't need them. But right now, if I've got to go to the store, or if I got to go to the doctor, I take one, because if I don't, I'll have a full-fledged panic attack, and it's awful. It really is awful. And what really sucks too is not being able to leave my house. I want to go out so bad. I don't meet people. I don't have a lot of friends here, because I keep to myself. I keep my anxieties to myself. Only a few people know. And my depression really fucking sucks. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of feeling like this. I hate it. I just want to have a life. I want to be normal. I want to be like you. I see all these people on my Facebook that travel and they do all this fun stuff. And here I am, and I really, really try. I really, really, really try. And I just want y'all to know that. I know, like, there's times where, I make plans to do things with people, and I bolt on them all the time, because I can't bring myself to do it. I just can't do it, And I was reading today, and how depression, how can people that commit suicide. There was a girl at Hunterdon Central High School just recently that did, and a few people were like, how did people not know? It's not something that it's visible. It's not something that people can see. unless the person talks about it. A lot of times these people go through a long, long time through their lives, and you'll never know. You don't have a clue. I mean, there's parents that don't even know. I mean, it's just like with my brother Skip. We didn't know. I mean, yeah, he acted depressed. Yeah, he was really quiet, but we always thought that that was his nature, you know, and he was always joking. He was always clowning around. But there were those times where he was really withdrawn, and I get like that. I get like that a lot. But I hide. I hide all the time. Like I don't have a lot of friends, you know. I don't do anything, and I wish I could put myself out there more. I wish my anxiety would allow me to put myself out there, you know. I don't know if any of y'all that are watching this right now suffer from anxiety or depression, but if you do, please reach out to me. Please, you know, it's like I'm begging you. Like, I get therapy. I go to therapy every week. I've been on medication for a long time. But it would be just so nice to have somebody to talk to that goes through this shit. You know? It's like I'm reaching out and I can't. Fuck, I really didn't want to do this. It's like I'm showing you all this side that I don't want you to see, but then again, I do want you to see it because I'm so tired. I'm just so tired of fighting this. It's like getting so bad. It's getting so, so bad. I just want to give up. I just want to give up. Fuck. I will probably never put these on Facebook, and it's so sad because sometimes I feel like I should. I feel like such an idiot. I feel like such an idiot. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Welcome to my world. That's all I got to say. I mean, what else more can I say? I guess I'm done. Life just sucks for me. I try to think of the positive. I really do. I really, really do. This is me in the raw. Take it or leave it. Anyway, like I said, I don't know what else to say. Just thanks for listening, I guess. Have a good night.